Yeah, what's up, man? It's Triple B here, Base Boxing Basement. Please, light to keep the haters away. Anyway, hello to all me fans. Boxing, what's going on? Well, as usual, not a lot. Today's the anniversary of Vitaly Klitschko fighting Lennox Lewis, which basically retired Lennox. There was a lot of talk. Oh, Vitaly could have won. Lennox could. You don't know. You don't know. What I will say is that Vitaly had a lot of energy left, whereas Lennox looked knackered. But it doesn't matter, man. It's a win for Lennox. You can't spend time talking about this. Vitaly looked very awkward, man, but he was a big puncher. Anyway, so what else is going on? So Jared, little baby Anderson, the real big baby Anderson is he was going to fight Zan Kosobowski, who is crude. He looks crude, but he can bang. Unfortunately, there were some visa issues. Now he's fighting Prince Charles Martin, who fought Gay J. He won the world title against a Lithuanian guy, I think, who I can't remember his name. He twisted his ankle. And then he went on a drugs rampage. I'm the king. I'm this, that. Yeah, it was kind of funny, man. But Gej took care of him. But he's come back. He's had a couple of wins. He's had a couple of losses. You know what I'm saying? Joe Joyce, what's going on with Joe Joyce? So Joe Joyce has been releasing, he's quite base, man, Joe Joyce. He's been releasing a bunch of Instagrams on how, for example, energy can be produced out of nothing, and Tesla, people like that, who produce energy out of nothing. Apparently, there's even articles, right, in the news saying that they managed to power a car, through free energy. Now, obviously, you know what, man. Listen, people don't want to give nothing for free, because our world, we are run by corporations. It's all got to be about the money. So Joe Joyce is implying that we have access to free energy, but they won't release the the technology, because no one's going to make no money out of it. So that's kind of base for Big Joe, the Jugger Chad. He's fighting Zhilei Zhang in a rematch, which apparently, but I don't know if that's the best course of action. I actually think Joyce will win the rematch, which is a very odd thing to say, because he got so dominated. But my belief was that without the eye, and obviously bashing someone's eye up can win you a fight. Yo, what the fuck's going on there with them dogs, man? I don't know what's going on. It's nothing to do with me. It's not my boy Tyson. The dogs are having a row. Anyway. Yeah, the dog's going crazy, blood. Anyway. So that's an interesting thing to look at. Look at Tesla. There's a guy called Kamil Sokolowski. Okay. Yeah, Tyson, shut up, blood. Kamil Sokolowski, he is a journeyman, I guess you'd say, right? But he is extremely tough, strong. He's from Poland, but he fought out of Devon, which is kind of weird, because there ain't not much boxing in Devon. There was Len Harvey years ago, but there ain't much boxing now. He lost. People say that many decisions he lost he should have got. For example, David Adelaide, which I definitely back. He beat him, but sometimes I wonder about it's no good taking all these punches and shit like that. How much you get paid per fight, I don't know. Hopefully he didn't spar. A lot of these gentlemen, I don't think Peter Buckley ever sparred, right? Peter Buckley had like 300 fights. and he'd go in at the last minute against prospects, and he had good defense. But I believe he wouldn't spar. I mean, it was nuts. Why would he spar? But so hopefully Kamil, his head is okay and he's cool, and well done, bro. People always go, oh, it's the bread and butter of boxing. These guys keep boxing alive. Well, yeah, no. Firstly, right? You know, well then be honest. Let Kamil win the fight when he won it. Yeah, don't rob him just because he's not the prospect. I mean, that's just disingenuous. This is dirty. All right. And secondly, taking a lot of punches is never good. The average life expectancy, right, for a pro fighter is between 7 and 10 years, depending on the report, less than the average populace. So, I mean, obviously it makes a difference, man. There's a book by a guy called Tris Dixon called Damage, I think. And it's, a lot of people in boxing don't read it because it makes it clear the damage to the head that pro boxing, especially pro boxing, brings. What else? Yeah, you know that submarine thing, right? So there's this submarine which went down to see the Titanic, and it's called the Titan. I'm thinking they're just asking to be ruined, man. The Titan, they're tempting fate, and it's got these 5 people in it, and it's basically just a tin can, right? And it's got 5 people in it. One of them is allegedly, a couple of them are billionaires, or whatever. And by the way, people say, oh, well, who cares? Oh, nothing lost billionaires. Come on, man. Most people would give anything to be a billionaire. They give their right leg to be a billionaire. As long as you've been moral, and I don't know about this guy, it's quite hard to be moral and climb, the stratas of society. But and one of the kids is like 19. I mean, I get no excuse me, pleasure from this. But I think, are you insane? Have you looked at it? You're going to go in a fucking Coca-Cola can and go down to, without any kind of rescue, without any kind of rescue strategy in case things go wrong, you're going to go down to the Titanic. And by the way, okay, it's cool to view it, but it's got a small window in front, right near the toilet, right? And that's it. That's it. Otherwise, you watch it on a screen. You might. Oh, come on, bro. How can you? They paid $250 grand in dollars to see this. Well, to get fucking drowned or whatever happened. It's a bit tragic, man. I don't. There's all kinds of scenarios of what happened, but sitting at the bottom of the sea, 2.5 miles down, with no way to get rescued. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing. With no way to get rescued, and people are farting, and people are shitting themselves in this tiny tin can. Come on, blood. Why would you sit and look at this thing? There are conspiracy theories, and I don't even like that term, conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory basically is actually a term made up by the CIA to mean we don't agree with the mainstream narrative, right? So, which is perfectly reasonable. Like, the mainstream narrative was weapons of mass destruction. Hey, Tyson. Hey, man's talking. The mainstream media was that Saddam Hussein had nuclear missiles under fake lakes, that Bin Laden organized a highly sophisticated attack on the Twin Towers, and he was living in a 100 meters below the surface underground bunker, with ventilation. Come on, blood. So, but some people say, well, is a deliberate reason this narrative is being played? Possibly. A, to distract other people. B, B, maybe these guys have got insurance policies, or their traditional businesses are failing, so they want to get the insurance payout or something like that. So that's another. Or maybe these guys know too much and they've been whacked. These are the possibilities. Anyway, it's all bullshit, man. The world is a fucking stage. Elvis said it himself. The world is a stage. Yeah, and everything's an act. And believe that. You know what I'm saying? Peace.